It makes me a little nervous as to what our boys are going to enjoy doing as adults. Are they going to want to do something like that?
Oh, well, hello there. Trish, you're going to join us? You're going to join us for this little episode?
Yes.
Well, hello.
Ooh, good morning.
Welcome to this very special edition of Keep Your Daydream. You're probably wondering, why is Mark in a hoodie? That makes no sense whatsoever. We're supposed to be in Arizona.
Yes.
But we are from the future.
Great Scott.
We are from season 3.
Doc!
We are from season 3. Don't believe me? Come with us. Come with us. Take a look at this. Take a look at this view. Why don't you? Right here.
What?
From the
are
Redwoods.
those?
From the Redwoods. All right, so here's what we have planned for you. We are your guides through
Yes.
this Arizona episode. We're going to take you through all of the meetups from Arizona.
Holy smokes, there were a lot of meetups. It
Well, there
was
were-
so fun.
Also, we're going to talk about season 3 in this episode. And where we're going and what we're doing and kind of what the theme is. But let's talk about this episode. Let's talk about the fact we're in Arizona and all the stuff we did and all the people we met with.
Yes.
Starting with, like, for instance, we've got, like, Trish and I went on a little date night. We had a little prom. Tori's prom, which you guys saw the dress in Guadalajara. But let's start with our friends, because as soon as we came back to Arizona, we started making rounds to visit our friends.
Well, why don't we start even further and start with our moms? Brownie points, okay? I just helped out there. Because your mom brought us a cake, Tori and I, to say happy birthday right out of the gates.
Do it again on key?
No.
No, that was on key.
No.
Well, I was on key.
I was on key until you joined us.
My mom went out to brunch with us. It was just so much fun to get to reconnect.
It is Easter morning. We are hanging out. We're gonna have the biggest breakfast ever.
Yes.
And we're here with my mom. Hi.
There's nothing like a good hug and hanging out.
Yeah.
And then we have our hilarious friends. I know that you guys probably have groups of people that you love. These are the people we love. And visiting houses, seeing everybody's kids, everybody's growing up, and it was fun to like jump back in literally and have fun and reach out and be with you guys.
Even my welder.
Where my welder lives. My welder lives here. Let's see if he's home here. Where's my welder?
I'm done welding.
No, I've got more work for you.
I broke your metal.
I've got more work for you.
I broke your metal, man. I've gotten better at it.
Yeah, you're looking good.
Yeah.
You've been welding a lot?
My name's Justin. I just stole Mark's camera. I'm here for a shout out. Peace out.
Okay, we are headed off to go see our good friends, the Dadas, or as we like to say in our family, Dada!
We will bring you food wherever you want.
English. It's like, I am coming. We are. You are not.
Now another friend that I got together with was pretty interesting. His name is Jacob Gold, and I used to work out with him back when we were in Scottsdale. And when we got right back into Arizona, I bumped into Jake and his wife at the grocery store, and he's like, hey, what have you been up to? I know you've been on this adventure. And so I had told him, and then that kind of motivated him to watch a couple of our episodes. 5 days later, Jake sends me a text and says, we have a deposit on a 28-foot Grand Design bunkhouse. 1 week after that, he took delivery after it 2 weeks after that, he sends me this picture with his entire family up at Rancho Sedona RV Park, which is where we stayed. He's like, hey man, thanks for all the inspiration. So
Yeah.
and then that's just crazy. That's just crazy. So he and I hooked up for lunch. Super excited for Jake's family.
Thank you for introducing us.
Yeah. Now, this guy, very talented financial planner, crazy talented guy, professor at ASU, author of a book, on CNBC all the time, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, if you guys are out there looking for, like, how am I going to make this retirement deal happen and where am I going to put all the shells in the deal, I'll link to Jake's website. I'm excited for your family, everything you're going to do.
Thank you.
We get emails like that all the time, and we absolutely love them.
Yes.
The fact that, like, this channel has inspired, like, spouses to get on board, either the husband or the wife, and just get, like, families behind it, and, like, doing this stuff has been really cool. It's been very rewarding for us.
That train in the background? We are up in the Santa Cruz Redlands.
Santa Cruz Redwoods RV Park.
Yes, Redwoods. And there's this cool train that during the week will take you up into the forest and you can go hike. And then on the weekends, there's a train that takes you down to the beach. For me personally, for Santa Cruz, I prefer to stay up in the mountains. It's absolutely gorgeous. There's hiking to no end.
Hey, you're going right into season 3. We're still on season 2.
I
This is
know,
like
but
this is the
I
gateway
just wanted
episode.
you to know.
This is the transition episode between season 2 and season 3.
Okay.
Sorry. Remember Guadalajara. Remember getting the prom dress with Tori and how I had specifically and like nearly in writing that she was going to wear that dress to both proms.
Both proms.
No, didn't happen.
Does this dress here look like that dress over there? Let's have a little conversation about prom.
Prom was exciting. It was fun to see all these kids that Tori has gone to school with for so long, and such neat kids. I mean, like,
Great kids.
really cool.
And so we went over, Tori went over to, they all kind of rendezvoused at someone's house, and then we went over there and I brought the drone and I thought, well,
what could be better?
what could be better? So everyone's in there, they're all dressed up, they're ready to go to prom. Let me get the drone out. You guys all line up around the pool.
It was hard to get them all together though. There were pictures everywhere.
So many
Do
pictures.
you realize how many pictures a teenager takes in a day? I'd like you to figure that out.
We're in Selfie Nation, people.
Wow.
Anyhow, so they're all lined up by the pool. We got the drone and went by them, and then we flew up in the air. But then after Tori went off to prom, Trish and I discovered that we had no kids. And so it was like, date night.
It's called date night.
That's right.
We're
Guess
going
who's
out
going to
eat.
dinner? We're headed over to Houston's actually, which is our favorite restaurant in town.
We're going to Houston's?
Actually, I did say Hillstone, but
You
Hillstone's
did?
on the other side of town.
No,
We're going to
I'm
Houston's.
even more excited.
Why?
Because that's where we went on like some of our first dates when we were in college.
That's true.
It was so fun.
You know, they don't know the story.
We would laugh. Oh.
So I was going to U of A, and Trish was going to ASU, and
Yes.
her roommate was a friend of mine
Mhm.
in high school. And Trish needed a date
That
for...
is not what happened. He
I'm
loves
telling,
to say that.
I'm telling the story.
Okay, but I will intercede when false facts are made.
Just let me tell the story. Trish
No.
needed a date for
Did
this
not need
Sadie
a date.
Hawkins type thing, because it's like, you know, when the girls take the guys kind of a deal. And so, anyway, Trish was a little reluctant to meet me, and so she said to Kate, I'll meet him. I'm not going to commit to going, but I'll meet him.
I
We'll-
said I will go on a preliminary date.
So I drove from Tucson down to Tempe, and we met at the Einstein Bagel.
Preliminary meant breakfast.
And I knew as soon as I saw Trish in the dorm, I said, I'm going to marry her.
We are reconfiguring the format of the
Reformatting.
podcast. Yes, reconfiguring the format of the podcast. It's very exciting. More to come on that. We're going to drink first. Most good decisions are made after one drink.
So Trish and I had a little conversation at Houston's as to like what we were up to and what we were doing. And we had a long conversation about Keep Your Daydream podcast.
Yes.
Which, honestly, it's been hard to keep up with both the channel and the podcast.
Yes.
And so we're in the process now of reformatting the podcast and firing that thing back up. Trish just interviewed Jason and Nikki Wynn with Gone with the Winds.
It was so fun.
Super great episode. So if you listen to podcasts and you want to hear other inspiring stories, Trish has interviewed over 100 different people and families and individuals that have basically kept their daydream, whatever it is, like
whatever it is.
traveling internationally, to sailing, to yachting, to RVing, to motorcycle riding across the country to hitchhiking across the country.
Yes.
Tons and tons of stories. There are so many different ways to keep your daydream, and I think that's what the podcast has done for us. It inspired us to make this trip happen.
Yes.
In combination with YouTube. About getting ready here for the first ever KYD meetup in Arizona.
Yeah.
This thing is going to be huge. So far, it's just Trish and me, but I tell you, more people are. I'm sure they're on their way. I'm sure they're gonna come. Anyhow, so I think we're ready.
We're ready.
Now we just need like our 3 people to show up.
Carson, Caleb, and Victoria.
Like one of the biggest meetups at all was the first KYD meetup.
And it was so much fun. There was a huge spread, and there were so many laughs, and the best part that I loved about it was just everybody's dreams, hearing where people wanted to go, hearing what they were up to, seeing the excitement and the unity of what the community can bring. But what I talked to Mark about afterwards is, you know, dreams come in all different shapes and sizes. And one thing that I quickly corrected people on, because they're like, well, we're not full-timers, we don't do this, we don't do that. Listen, you're there, you're doing it. It was just so much fun. I interviewed a guy once who now has a Nordhaven, which is a huge ship, and they sail all around the world, and he always knew he wanted to sail, and he didn't have a boat, so he joined a yacht club, and his wife goes, we don't own a boat. He goes, I know, but I just need to be around it. So anyway, I just say cheers to all the people who just know that they got to be around it. They got to start.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't
matter if you're going to go out for the weekend. It doesn't matter if you're going to take a week or a 2-week trip or work up to a month, or if you have like the dream to go full time. It's worth the effort.
Here's a big part. It coincided with when we reached 30,000 subscribers.
That's right.
Oh my gosh, how fun was that? I mean, like it perfectly matched up like the day after.
Yeah, the day after.
So, but really we wanted to ask you today, because we're getting all these opportunities now, which we get to share with you guys this season, is if you share what you guys are excited about this channel, and ask your friends to subscribe, because that subscribe number, it actually means something.
It's crazy. I mean, birds of a feather flock together. I mean, if you enjoy the channel, you probably know somebody that would also enjoy this type of channel, or some of the fun we're having, or maybe RVing and that kind of stuff. But like Trish and I are looking down the road and we're thinking, okay, what are we going to do for season 5? And what are we going to do for season 6? And we're looking way down the road and we're thinking like some really big stuff. And we reach out to certain entities and they go, oh, your little baby channel.
You're so cute.
You have a cute little baby channel.
Cute.
And so it's like, hey, if we could make a bigger reach and we could impact more people, then it provides more opportunities so we can make even better videos and do like even cooler stuff. So that's our big thing. I mean, the season 3 is really about sharing. Like if you guys share with your friends and like, let's just blow it up. And then we can reach out to more companies and then we can share those products back with you. More reviews, more RV reviews, more everything. I think what we're trying to say is we're getting to the point now where like looking at everything we're doing, we're thinking, is there a chance like we're gonna like do this? Like this was for fun, but like it's a lot of fun and we love doing it. So let's go. If we're gonna do it, let's do it.
So I suppose, well, what we're asking is that if you like it, share it. And we promise we won't embarrass you.
No.
We'll keep it clean, we'll keep it fun, we'll keep it exciting.
We like to keep it clean. We know there's a lot of families out there. We watch YouTube channels with our family and we're like, earmuffs, right? So it's very deliberate that the comments are clean. It's very deliberate that the channel is clean because we know families are out there watching, and we know that people who are full-timing are watching. We know people who are close to retirement or retired are watching, and so we got
a big spectrum, and it is so cool to hear words of wisdom, words of advice, answer questions ourselves, and really just incorporate that whole timeline. Everybody's at a different point on the timeline, and it's just really great. And this isn't just about RVing. It's about adventure. It's about being together, and it's about doing what makes you excited. Like,
okay, is this a good time to talk about some of our giveaways? Have we covered everything? Just give me... Okay, check these things out. This company reached out to us and they said, hey, a lot of RVers are digging these things because you can keep all your devices charged while you're like underway and out and about and whatnot. And I said, well, send it to me and I'll check it out. But I said, if we like it, we're gonna give it away, so send me 2 more to give away. And they're like, fine. And I said, don't send me the one with the 2. Send me the ones with the 4. Like, up the ante. They
Give me
said,
the big
yeah, give me the
boys.
big boy. They said, no problem. So anyway, we got these things a couple weeks ago.
They're hefty.
They're hefty. This is right out of the box, brand new. And here's what I like about this thing. It has a little light,
Flashlight.
little flashlight, but you have to double click it to turn on and off, which I thought was pretty cool, because if you click it once, let's say, and it turns on, then your battery's going to be drained. So anyway, I like the little double click action. We have 4 USB ports.
You can
and then when you
charge-
click the button, you can see it comes out of the box with 2 half fully charged versus 4. Anyway, ever since we got this thing, it's like the kids have been like
It's amazing. You would wait. Oh,
Okay.
Wait.
Anytime now.
Okay.
Anytime now.
Woo.
Let's go.
Wait, you would charge it for like the whole entire night, and it would be fully charged, and it would at least like be 2 days.
Yeah, anyway, we're taking these things into restaurants, we're taking them on the cars. We've been digging these things, and so we're gonna give 2 away to our KYD Insiders. If you're interested in being included in this drawing,
Power
then
bank is like a bank. It's like a bank of energy.
we're doing a drawing on next week's episode. So if you're interested in entering in the drawing on this, you can go check out the KYD Insiders. I'm gonna link that right there. And then in next weekend's video, we're gonna announce the winner to this. But that's not the only giveaway we have.
We have others.
Okay, you gonna go get it?
We have more.
I'll wait here. I'll wait here. Okay, did you find Ginger?
Hi. Hi.
I'm surprised she's even awake.
She's a big party animal.
Yeah, some of the insiders post some interesting pictures with Ginger. Anyway, we're giving one of these away every single month to anyone that has a comment down below with hashtag traveling ginger. That's how we're gonna know that you're interested in getting Ginger. And then we're just gonna totally randomly draw
She cheers
someone.
at your kids' games.
So we're gonna do that every month. But of course,
She sunbathes. She exercises.
yes.
She cheerleads. Woohoo!
Yes.
Okay,
But
all right,
she doesn't
all right.
run very fast. Below in the video, give the video a thumbs up and comment below, and we're gonna give one of these away. So that's how we're kicking this season 3 off with the little giveaways, and there's so much more to come. I don't even want to tell you some of the other giveaways because some of them are like legit.
They're kind of cool.
They're kind of cool.
They're kind of cool. Let's talk about season 3. Let's give a little.
Let's.
I mean, we've made it halfway up California. We're working
Pretty
our
much.
way all the way up the coast.
To Vancouver Island.
And California.
Well, let's talk about where, because people are like, share with me your route, so we kind of know where we're going. So
Okay.
like we've already been to Joshua Tree. That's probably next weekend's episode. Joshua Tree to Los Angeles to Malibu to Santa Barbara. Then we came over to Pismo Beach, Paso Robles, Monterey.
Careful, that one is closed.
Yeah, Big Sur. Now we're in Santa Cruz in the Redwoods, San Francisco this weekend, then through Napa Valley, over to Eureka, up into the Redwood Forest, then around the Gold Coast, possibly do some jet boating around there, then in over to Grants Pass, Bend, Oregon. We're gonna do a solar collaboration with Zamp.
Oh my gosh.
Can't wait to share that with you.
Zamp is so awesome.
Yeah, and then
I mean, really, like the people there are so neat.
yeah, those videos are coming very soon.
Yes.
Then we're gonna pop around the coast and take the coast up through Washington. We don't know if we're gonna hit Seattle, Portland, how that whole thing's gonna go down, and then possibly take the ferry over into Vancouver Island. And we have to figure all that out. But that's season 3. And let me tell you something: we have not driven longer than an hour and a half to 2 hours on any one destination.
Because there's so much to see in California.
There is destination after destination after destination.
And we're skipping things. We're like, well, we don't have time for this, so
It's crazy.
It's either this or this. Yeah. Well, anyway, we totally appreciate that you're here with us. We are having so much fun with you guys, and we're looking forward to this season. I can't wait to see what it unfolds, because I have a feeling that California is just the beginning.
Okay, so that is it for this transition episode from the future, and then I'm just excited to get started on editing Joshua Tree, so that we can like officially kick season 3 off and announce the winner of these guys and hashtag traveling ginger, and the more to come.
All right.
So I would say that's all I got. Eso de todo, SOS todo, SOS todo. See you next weekend.
Bye.
I've been saving you, and you save me too. Yeah, I need it. Don't you need it too? 'Cause I got you, and you got me too.